Hey guys, how are we doing?
Very good. How are you?
So good.
Hey, I'm so good too. Okay, so before we get to our questions, I want to start off with kind of a devastating fact. We're coming up on 10 years of the show, y'all.
I think that's hateful.
It's very rude.
You just have to say it like that.
Really sorry.
But
And we're
okay.
starting off on a good foot. Great. Okay, excellent. So tell me, each of you, you've all worked on several incredible, ridiculously amazing properties, so popular. Talk about the fan interactions that you've had over these past 10 years or later on as you joined, and how they're so unique in comparison to the other properties you've worked on. And we can start at the end with Brittney.
Do we have to?
I mean, if
I'm
it's
not-
going to get too emo, you don't
let's
have
see.
to.
I auditioned for this show at the very beginning, and I had gotten to see a little bit of it as it was being made. It was just really, really good show. Not that there are obviously other good shows out there, but it was just above and beyond a really, really good show with a great concept. And I was really happy when I got to be a part of it later on with Camie. And I'm honored because the community is beautiful. Y'all, the fandom for this is great. Yeah.
100%. My favorite thing these days is I get to meet people that come up to my table and they go, I love My Hero Academia. I'm like, oh, thank you. I do too. That's amazing. And they'll be like, I started watching this in 6th grade and I just graduated from college. I'm like,
Awesome! All right!
I am old. All right. Literally, people have been watching this show for like their entire formative, time, and so that's a really special thing. And to get a chance to land this plane later this year is awesome. People talk a lot about like, how does it feel to be, the show coming to an end? I'm like, look, there are only two options here. Option one, the show ends. Option two, we end up with some sort of shark jumping. We're on a motorcycle. I don't know what would happen if this show didn't end, but it would not be good. And so I would much rather.
No one understood that reference.
Oh yeah.
It's the Fawn.
Does anyone know who
how
the
did you
Fawns
get that
is?
reference?
Okay, we got a couple.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just a personal attack after personal attack.
The people with their hands up did not start watching it in 6th grade, by the way. Anyway, so I think it's got to come to an end at some point. That's just the way it is. And so let's just hope they do a good job with the ending and we all feel great about it.
I almost got hi. When I started this show, I was like 14 years old, and
Quinceañera coming up, how exciting.
to grow up with you all has been amazing. No, what really strikes me about the fans of this show, and always has, was when I was growing up, anime wasn't very cool, right? It was cool to me because it was sick, but try to get my parents involved in it, their eyes roll into the back of their heads. Now, I meet all kinds of people that they watch this show with their family. They got their parents. This is their first anime that they ever watched, and they're all watching it together every week. Like, that's really cool to me. Being able to share that and make all these bonds that we've made over the past decade of Hero is super cool. So that's all thanks to y'all.
Yeah. Clap for that. Clap for that. Give me. All of that, what everyone said, but just on a specific story thing that I love is whenever I get a little toga cosplayer coming through my line, I know that they don't want a Mount Lady, they want a Junko Enoshima. And I love how twisted your children are. It is a delight to me. But also, it's just really cool to be a part of something that really touches people in such a profound way. And then on top of that, get to travel around with my friends doing panels and chatting and, being able to see them too. It's all just a feel good from top to bottom. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are wonderful. I know my character hasn't done the best things, but I love taking the chance, and I love that you guys are open to this to propose a redemption arc for him. And I've loved theorizing with you guys how that could be in a multiverse scenario, how he could take over for Recovery Girl if he just reformed himself, or just straight up apologize, you know? that's most of the suggestions that come from you guys. But I just love, yeah, just say you're sorry. That's all.
Sweet. Oh my
That's
gosh.
it. That's it. I mean, that's a start anyway. But yeah, I love nerding out with all you guys. I was a fan of the show before I came on. I love superhero stuff in general. So just the enthusiasm I get from you guys is just wonderful. So thank you for being you.
Special. All right, my friends, let's not waste no more time. Go ahead, my friend. What's your name? You can, if you press that little, like the middle thing right in front of you. Oh no, you got it. That's even better.
My name is Jaden.
Hi, Jaden.
Hello. My question is, how does Aizawa control his scarf?
Oh my gosh, it's been 10 years and we still don't know. I still don't know. No one knows. It's never been addressed. It's like, does he have another quirk that is like scarf specific? It's never been answered. I don't know. So my answer is that it's alive somehow. I don't know how it could be alive, but somehow it's a cat. I don't know. I don't know. Your idea is as good as mine. So I really, honestly don't know, and I wish I did. Thank you for your question.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Good question.
Hi there.
Hi.
What's your name, my friend?
My name is Gabby. I've met most of you. Since the show is almost over, I wanted to ask, how much have you all bonded with your characters in the last 10 years?
I mean, I would say quite a bit. Every time that you get to live in that character's shoes, you get to connect with them a little bit more. And I feel like one of the processes of acting is identifying in some way with something that has to do with you. And so there's always little bits and pieces of you inside of all the characters. And the more you get to do them, or the longer that the show goes on, the closer you get with them. And the more they are very much a part of you. So, yeah, a lot.
That's 100% true.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why, like, if you're not talking about me, I just don't care.
I love getting to the point with a character where it goes like a few directors down the line and they ask you what the character would say. That is a special thing, that you have become the expert on your character. It really touches me.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
It's a good question.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Adeline, and I wanted to ask more of a question that's related to voice acting instead of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll allow it.
This time.
Have you guys had like a character that you wanted to or want to voice?
Yes.
If we say it, we'll jinx it.
I'll just jinx it. I want to be Batman.
Right.
Word.
That's
That
all
would-
I've ever wanted.
That would slap.
That's fair.
Since I was like 8 years old, that's all I want. Why won't the world give that to me?
Aizawa's got the color palette down too with the yellow highlights. I mean, it's right there.
I mean, I'm not a billionaire either. It's just nothing has worked out.
Would you rather be a billionaire or voice Batman?
I'm going to go with billionaire, but it's close.
I know, yeah.
Careful.
If he was a billionaire, he could fund his own Batman
This is
cartoon
true.
and then
Right.
voice Batman.
That's
It would
it.
just be
Billionaire.
it would be the most ridiculous fan production ever. It would just be Batman. All he would do is punch people. That'd be the whole show.
If you made your own Batman, could I be in it?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Poison Ivy?
Yeah, I'd do it totally.
let's go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it. I will say this though, for like things that we've done, or anime specifically, or things that are kind of our wheelhouse and our friends' wheelhouse, it's really hard to think, oh, I wish I could be that character instead of this person who was perfectly cast, And then also, it's like, I'm not going to say I would rather have this character that one of my friends had, because they got to play that character, and I would never want to take that from them. So it's really hard to look at our careers and the people we know and say, oh, I would have liked that. Unless it's Chris Sabat. I think we would all take work from Chris
Yeah,
Sabat.
we would all
Yeah.
take-
So
yeah.
so we're solid there, but I think that it makes it kind of a difficult question to answer sometimes, yeah.
But I would say Beavis.
Oh, nice.
I really want to be Beavis.
Nice. I'd be your butthead girl.
TP for my
Beavis and Butthead fame, of course, yes. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like with this show too, that's especially hard to say because Colleen just hit
She
the nail on the
nailed it,
head with
yeah.
all the folks. Like, it's just everybody talks about how
100%.
perfectly, like people in the cast, people watching the show talk about how perfectly the show is cast. So I mean, it's tough. It's tough. But good question, my friend. Hi there, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Jessie.
Hi, Jessie, what's your question?
If there ever has been a time, what would you say was the most related you've been to your character?
Ooh, most relatable moment in the show with your character. Yeah, Kellen, go ahead.
How can I spin this? I mean, he loves his dad.
That's very
I love my dad a lot.
You did it great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyone else have a moment that jumps out?
Just anytime he's tired. He's a real tired dad. I'm a real tired dad. So yeah, it's just right there, you know.
All the sleeping bag moments.
It's coming straight from my life experience. Yeah.
I don't have any. Like, she's writing a finger and doesn't even speak English. I have no idea what is happening. I don't know any of the words that I say. I don't know what they mean. I'm just like, Jade, please help me. please help me. Yeah, I don't know what a Riz cake is, or a face card, or unalived, or I know snack. I get snack.
There you go.
I'm from the YOLO generation, you guys. I don't get it.
Have you said skibbity yet?
I did. I tried to look up these terms online and then got to Skibbity Toilet and I gave up.
That was the threshold.
I realized I'm never gonna get it. It's not meant for me.
That was the deal breaker. Any other moments?
Yeah, I think anytime he like actually claps back to Bakugo, I finally get a feeling of like, I'm gracious, but not that much. Let him know.
Yeah, you love yelling at Cliff.
I
huh?
love
gonna
it.
say.
I love it.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, the scene where she's reading the magazine, this episode, and then Minetta's like doing stuff for her. I enjoy it when Brina does stuff for me. So that's what I would say.
Good answer. Good answer. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi there.
Hi. I want to know who would win in a fight, Principal Nezu or Mineta?
Oh God, that's mean. I think we all might know the answer to that question.
Sticky balls. I mean, he has a lot of fur.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that would be bad.
Between the actors, it's also Brina. Yeah, absolutely.
Good answer. Good answer. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi.
Hello. My question is, what's your favorite anime and character from that anime?
Ooh.
Personal favorites. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my favorite is One Piece, and my favorite character is the GOAT, Bon Clay. All right, yeah, sure. Thank. All right.
For applause.
Oh, was that in Ueno? He's a goat.
No. Well,
Oh, I see.
he's a ballerina. Get with it. Come
I'm
on.
trying.
It's been out for 20 years.
I'm trying. It's long.
It takes longer than that to watch the whole thing.
I would say, the previous era, let's call it, Cowboy Bebop, Spike Spiegel. And then maybe from the modern era, Frieren has completely stolen my heart. And I love the character of Frieren. She's awesome.
She is, and so is Mallory.
Yeah, shout out Mallory.
So is Mallory.
Yeah. Her voice is like butter. She can read me bedtime stories.
Yeah.
That is a
We
tough one.
can put a rain check on this one too if we need time to think.
I mean,
Shout it out at any time in the rest of the panel.
I love Kaminari from My Hero. That's the one
That's
that
a
came
good
to
answer.
mind
That's a good
first.
answer.
Yeah, somewhere Kyle's like,
He feels
someone
disturbance.
likes me.
I guess right now, in this moment, probably because I'm here with Monica, I'm going to say Panty and Stocking. And Stocking is my favorite.
Good answer.
Tell Monica I said her character was my favorite too. If you see her,
Yeah,
tell her.
everybody
Me
tell
too.
her.
I said that too.
Yeah, we all said Stocking.
Yeah, all of us.
I am going to go with that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And yay! And it's going to be Shion. She's my faves.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my friend. Good answers. Good answers all around. Hi there.
Hi. So I've met almost everybody but Brittney. Sorry, I haven't made it to you yet. My question, thanks to Chris, is out of all the years you guys have voice acted My Hero Academia, what takeaway do you have from your character out of all of that voice acting?
Know the line.
I don't think I did. But I'll take the credit. It's a pretty, I like that. It's an out-of-the-box question. But now I'm on the hook to answer it. Well, so there was a time when I first started voice acting. This would have been back in like 2010, and I first started getting some gigs in anime. And my impression of anime at the time was like, this is just kitchen sink, throw, everything's over the top, and like, let's just be as big as we can be. And maybe Aizawa was a really nice like wake-up call of like, you're gonna have to just be in this pocket at all times. He's still gonna have his emotional beats, and you're never gonna be able to use the kitchen. You'll be able to use the kitchen sink one time in season 5, and then the rest of the time you've got to. This is gonna be cinematic, and so I think it was. I don't know. I think it was a good way to train on that actually a little bit, because that was the note I got constantly from Colleen. Is like that was too much. That was too much. So it was a lot of pulling things back, and so I'll bring that with me for sure.
Deku has gone through periods of self-isolation quite a bit, and it always tends to backfire on him. I think a great lesson to learn, and this has been evident since the beginning, is that we're just stronger together, and that if you put your best self forward, you're going to find your people.
Thank you.
Oh, I was just going to say you can always market a big butt.
Period.
Agreed.
Hi there, my friend. What's your name?
So I just need to know, what are all you guys' favorite quirks from My Hero Academia?
Well, Brittney likes horseshoes, right?
Wait, I forgot.
So we were here 6 months ago. I did quick story. We were here 6 months ago, and we found horseshoes at the place we were staying. So when we came back this time, something led to the phrase "Let the horseshoes come to you."
Yes, that was it.
Yeah,
Dang it.
yeah.
Let the horseshoes come to you.
So the quirk having horseshoes come
Yeah.
back.
It's the most useless quirk that's ever happened. You're really good at horseshoes. That's it. That's all you get. That's it. You're just
Brittany's
really
like,
good
we
at
have to use that on the panel.
You can't use it at all. You can't use it at all. Oh, no. I forgot.
That was going to be mine. That's crazy.
Like another
There's
character's
a-
quirk that you thought was sick.
There's just
There-
a
there's
lot
a-
of passion for horseshoes on this.
There's a
panel.
dude that when he draws, anything he draws, it comes to life, I think, or something. Or he makes manga panels that then become real, I think. And to me, that's like the Green Lantern guy of the show a little bit, because you're just limited by your imagination, which, massive shade at Green Lantern, who all he can come up with is like making a fist and punching things. Like, you could do better. You could do better. And that guy didn't get a lot of time, but I think the reason why is because that's an incredibly overpowered quirk. You could draw anything you want, like draw a Death Star and like, yeah. And
I have a character from Negama way back when, and she could draw things and they would come to life.
Was she creative about it at least?
Yeah, she was
Okay,
fun.
good. I
Gives
love
me
that.
Zenshu vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was one though. I'm gonna say that one too, just
Yep,
because I
it's-
really like.
It's
Mike.
overpowered.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
definitely would be.
Yeah. Why do it if it's not overpowered? You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Either overpowered or no power. Horseshoes or drawing things.
Or
that come to
world
life.
destroying.
Yeah, like, that's it. There's no in between.
All right, put my character aside for a second.
Why would you?
Because Aries' quirk is really cool. I love the ability to like reverse pretty much anything, That is really creative, and I feel like, in another universe, if we got a show where we saw her grow up and stuff, she would find really creative ways to use it.
Thanks so much, friend.
Good question.
Hi there.
So, as your character, what is your honest opinion about Aizawa?
I think he's great.
I think he's sort of boring.
He's just one of the best to ever do it.
He's like fine if that's what you're into.
He's all right.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
My name is Amy, and I want to ask, besides your character, I have actually 2 questions.
Let's keep it to one, and I'll have you get back in
All
line
right,
in case
then.
we make it to the second one, my friend.
All right, so I'll do the one that I'm actually want to do. Sorry. Can you say your favorite quote in your character's voice? Like, what's your favorite quote, and can you say it in your character's voice?
And if we are saving to work on Monday, that's okay too.
Whoa, big yikes. Hacks is a total risk cake. You can't unalive that snack. I'd enter my grief era.
That was insane. I just heard like 6
Oh.
gunshots go off. That was amazing.
Shakespeare, absolute poetry.
I haven't clung to a man since middle school.
Ms. Joke says, marry me, it'll be a lifetime of laughter. And Aizawa's response, no hesitation, being married to you would be an actual nightmare.
Mine is actually some of the only good advice he's ever said on the show. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Really good advice from a really bad dude.
We take the positives. Yes.
Good lesson. Do you have one, Justin?
Yeah, let me just take on a little side tangent real quick.
Here we go.
A new game came out called My Hero Ultra Rumble. It's a battle royale. You can play as Deku. One of his lines when he's dispatching somebody is he just goes, "No forgiveness!" and clocks him out. And it's like, damn! That's your friend!
You are a disgrace to your family.
Is it possible to play Deku against Deku?
Probably. Yeah.
That's really tough.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, my friend. Hello, hello.
My name is Skylar, and I was going to ask, what is your favorite villain, and what is your favorite hero other than All Might?
Ooh.
Well.
Favorite.
Oh, we can't say ourselves.
You can't do. Can we not do?
I can do whatever I want. So can you.
All for one.
Okay.
And I don't know.
No.
And then I can't pick.
Could it be?
I don't know. I'll have to think on that one.
Yeah,
There's too many. I like them all.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. Favorite villain, favorite pro
I'm just going to be really safe and say Overhaul and Aizawa. Can I do that? Is
Yeah.
that allowed?
Air 5. Oh, right. I don't have hands. That's right.
I think Toga's awesome. She's there to make friends. She's putting her best self forward. You got to respect it. Yeah. Obviously, Mount Lady. Yeah.
You can't do people on the stage.
I will tell you though, there have been more than one panel where I force everyone to say Mount Lady. So he's good. He's a good one. Villain Toga as well. Yes. And then I feel like I should say Deku. Yeah. But don't tell Michael Tatum or Monica Rial that I said that. Yeah.
Well, if not Overhaul, I really like Spinner. I think he's really unique. And then the washing machine. Wash? Yeah.
Yes.
I love Wash. It's so random. The number 7 hero is just a crazy cartoon washing machine. Okay, Horikoshi, I see you.
Yeah, the corporate plant. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, Mitsuba.
Hi, my name's Hannah, and I was wondering what your character's red flags are.
Oh, interesting. If they even have any.
Not taking off your shoes before you walk on the carpet.
That's tough.
Is it the red flags that our characters have, or red flags that our character would see in other people?
Both?
Oh.
Interpretation.
Okay.
I'll say for your character.
For our,
Yeah.
okay, my character, if someone is like, oh, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About her, yeah.
Juicy booty. Yeah, easily. That's a warning.
He just keeps making up quirks as he goes. It's not fair. Play by the rules.
Red flags.
I feel like Aizawa probably has a sleep disorder. I don't. That's not canonical at all. I'm just inferring just by the fact that is in a sleeping bag on the floor.
Context clues.
Yeah, there seems to be something going on. Something undiagnosed happening there.
I think Camie's not understood. I don't think anyone can understand her.
Yeah, you know what? Overhaul's not understood.
Not that's But red flags and others because she says Bakugo should shut up. I don't think she likes screaming. I think she's not into that.
Thank you so much, my friend. That was a good question. And Nene to follow. Look at that.
Hello, my name is Carly, and a lot of fans make headcanons for characters a lot. I was wondering what's your personal headcanon for your character?
If any, and this might be edging towards the shipping thing because again,
No,
true for you.
not in a shipping way. Not in a shipping way.
No, I know, but still, do y'all have any that aren't like active in the show? Does Camie have a favorite shop? Like a favorite, does she like H&M over Forever 21?
What is a headcanon?
Like something that you believe about your character that isn't necessarily part of the show.
What's like your fantasy about your character?
Oh.
I have mine. I'm ready. There's a spinoff starring Mount Lady, the true star of the show. Thank you.
That is the headcanon, yes. That there's,
I think Aizawa just has bad personal habits. Like, you know his thing of like, my eyes get dry and I have to put the eye drops in there? I think he's just dehydrated because he just spaces on drinking water. And so I think the people in his life are like, you seem really grumpy. Did you drink any water today? You know, every day. Because he just doesn't do that. I think he's like a child in that way.
Would you like to be in my spinoff and Mount Lady can remind you to drink water?
Absolutely.
Okay,
She's
great.
so big and voluptuous
Yeah,
that
and
she
she
can
will-
remind me of anything.
Yeah, I'm kind of in my fighting game era right now, so I do imagine maybe Deku is, he's on Fortnite playing his All Might, and he's using the smash, and like, that's not fair. No, it's fair. It's in the game, bro. I got you. Sorry.
Would you like to be in my spinoff television show, but
Yes.
Deku believes he's actually in a fighting game?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Sure.
Perfect.
Anything.
I think Overhaul secretly likes YouTube poops. Yeah.
To unwind.
He will never let anybody know about that either.
Would you like to be in my spinoff series?
Sure.
And watching YouTube poops?
That's all he does.
Wait, no. He starts his own channel.
Yeah.
That would rock.
Yeah.
Thank
How are you going to be in my spinoff series?
I
Brittney?
have no idea. I was going a totally different direction. I still don't think I understand what a headcanon is. Because I was thinking about Camie and how she probably can't get that suit off. And I was wondering, like, does she use baby powder? Like, how does she get it off? Does she change? Is it part of her skin?
So those are headcanon questions that you have.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely going to be covered in this spinoff series.
Okay, good. Okay. But she doesn't know how to get it off.
She gets the Mount Lady branded baby powder.
Yes.
Oh,
that's right.
See?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Okay, good.
And that can be the sponsor for this video.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mount Lady baby powder.
Mount Lady baby
You see, it all
powder.
comes together.
That's right.
Get
so
that
much, my
bodysuit
friend.
off this time.
Hello. I love your shirt.
Thank you. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite student in Imiche?
Oh, favorite student character.
Denki.
Denki Kaminarly.
Okay, I can't remember his name, so let me know if you know the name. But he's, I think, in the second class, and he's got little pinchers for his. Do we know who he is? Do we know his name? I can't think of his name. He's got little pinchers.
Crab guy?
Yeah, kind of.
Crab man?
He's voiced by my baby brother.
Aww.
Who's actually at my table. So, yeah, he comes with me to cons, and so I'm going to see him because he's my baby brother.
John Crabman.
He ain't crabby, he's my brother.
Tokoyami, because he's the bird boy. And he's also kind of the Hulk of the team. He hulks out and he goes crazy, and Dark Shadow goes crazy. But he's so serious all the time. And I just think he's edgy, and he's like the warlock of the party, and I love it.
You like a warlock?
I do.
Yeah. Any other favorite student characters?
Todoroki.
Oh, yay! That's good. That's good. Solid work. Solid work.
Todoroki's also a snack.
Thank you so so much, my friend.
Thank you.
We are just about at under 4 minutes, so we are probably going to get to everybody. Are you all going straight back to your tables after this?
Yes.
Amazing. So if those folks that we don't get to, just go ahead and run to their tables and ask those questions. I'm sure they would love to discuss them with you. Just letting you know ahead of time, okay, my friends? Go ahead.
What was your favorite scene that your character played?
Ooh, any standout scenes for you? Favorite scene?
Oh, when she was giving Todoroki marketing direction and he just didn't get it. That was very funny.
The first time Camie meets Todoroki, she asks for his number immediately, and he's so put out, and it's hilarious. He's like, ew. Like, his response, he doesn't even answer her. She's just like, OMG, who is this smoldery two-tone boy? Can I have your number? And he just ignores her completely.
I don't even know what that means.
It is awesome. Probably the best moment. He's like, gross.
Probably when Overhaul meets the League of Villains for the first time. He's got so much aura in that. He's like, wow. It's like not, like that is the swaggiest he will be.
I feel like it changes every season for me, but recently Deku was fighting, let's say, no spoilers, but let's say maybe a class full of people that he shouldn't have been fighting, and it was pretty rough. But cool.
I like everything about the Oboro reveal. President Mike and Aizawa. That whole scene was just this wonderful little nugget of devastation.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
If you could change your quirk, who would you change?
Ooh, like switch your quirk with somebody else? Okay.
All
Anyone's
Mights.
good. I'll take anyone.
Who's the most powerful? That one. Who gets the most attention?
Ooh.
That one.
He's right next to you.
Yeah.
That one.
And I helped.
That's right.
Hi, my friend.
Hi, sorry, bright light.
You're so okay.
So, from my understanding, you guys like audition. Did you audition for a character that you like wanted to try and get and didn't get? I guess. Like, who did you initially audition for My Hero, but you got who you got instead? Like.
Yeah, who'd you initially audition for? So the first round of auditions, if you were a part of them, who did you
Usually,
audition for first?
usually you do audition for characters you want. Just so you know. But when I auditioned, there were no Mount Lady sides. I don't even remember who I auditioned for. Anyone, probably everyone that I could. But Colleen directed me into something else, and it was to be Mount Lady. So I actually didn't audition for her, but
She came to you.
She came to me.
I auditioned for Aizawa and Vlad King. And, no shame on Vlad King, but I'm really glad things turned out the way they did. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I auditioned for a lot. Yeah, I really wanted in. So I auditioned for Bakugo, I auditioned for Todoroki, I auditioned for Mineta, I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying they were good, but I did it.
They were amazing.
They were amazing.
All of them.
I-
We were very excited to be part.
I auditioned for Overhaul and Sun Eater, and I just remember being like, oh, either way, that would be so awesome. But I, of course, love who I got. And Aaron does an amazing job with Sun Eater.
He sure does. He sure does. All right, my friends, I think that's going to be our last question. We are about out of time. Can you give a wonderful round of applause for these fabulous folks hanging out here?